So we're starting that back up again. That's started. I can pause that shite, mate. Okay. Continue with our Suffer Not the Alien run. I was thinking about what we should do because we had that issue with that that non-existent invisible fleet. What I think we're gonna do is either we're going to just call the war here, rebuild, recuperate, then redeclare, or another option is to just quickly bum rush that Empire's planet. So I'm gonna quick check before we resume the game what the that planet looks like in terms of invasion. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do then. Problem is they're not engaged in combat.
Attacking enemy vessels.
Yeah, well, they really don't even get the choice. Okay. So fleet's obviously going to need recuperating, rebuilding, and whatnot. So we're going to have to look at that. Every reason to go home and get an upgrade. Not you, though. It's fine. It was a chance to rebuild all our fleets because we were having a bit of a issue with, you know, losing some of our fleets to. Let me return, please.
Vessels upgraded.
Yeah. So we'll get everybody repaired up, and then we'll go ahead and redeclare when the peace has been struck. We also need to rebuild. Yeah, we're gonna need to rebuild certain things, obviously. Seems like they've managed to reclaim this area a bit. I can't remember where they built that. We'll let them take care of the swarm. Simply isn't our issue. We will, however, get Suicide Force and move over here. Set over there just to protect that. I don't need to worry about this. We're gonna have 3 armies. I just want to make sure everything's ready for as soon as possible for me to redeclare war. I know we have to wait like 5 years, give or take, but you know. I mean, it's annoying that we have to do peace between them. Granted, you know, it's reasonable because. So how many years have to wait? We have to wait till 2610. So yeah, 10 years we have to wait till we can have a peace with them. However, no, because we have a truce with the Overlord. We can't declare war on this guy. I wonder if we could game it by doing that, but no such luck.
Zero-G construction vessel under attack.
Yeah, that's the guy getting caught out by the
Zero-G construction vessel destroyed.
A lot more of those out there than I'd like. I would actually like to build another civilian ship. Because I want to have the 3 up and ready to do whatever I want. Okay. Yeah, so we're in a little peacetime.
Spaceport under attack.
Just under attack. What? Oh, it's just that one probably. Yeah. That's fine. Not sure what you can do about that scenario. A lot of claims being made. I guess they're spending their influence that they've saved up now that the war's over. I don't really care. All the claims in the world aren't going to help them, considering the fact that we're using a Total War CB. And, among other things. Okay, go ahead and get upgraded.
Construction complete.
Man, they really want to fucking, you know, clear as
Construction complete.
many TVs as they'd like. This is the rebuilding of Minotaur. This Minotaur, I guess, had a bit of a fall. Probably got involved with somebody who they weren't supposed to.
Complete.
And thus, that's why they're down here. I wish I could reorganize this list. I really do. We don't need factions. We don't need sectors. Actually, I keep sectors open, so I can get that list a lot easier.
Construction complete.
Second force, do you happen to have... You're following Char, so you're gonna follow... Where's Pegasus? You're gonna follow that guy. No, not you. You dummy. You're gonna follow that guy. It's okay. We did... I did need a little bit of respite to rebuild the fleets. The lack of energy credit or minerals due to the just that fucking stupid just that stupid fucking fleet that they have for their Federation. It's causing a lot of issues here, there, and everywhere. We'll let it take care of the problem. So
Construction complete.
see, that's right there, 156k. You know, totally legitimate. Totally legitimate. That's the thing. I guess because it's a Federation, they only build one. One Federation fleet.
Complete.
So that's probably why they have such a large fleet. I mean, it makes sense to me that that's the reason why. It's having a bit of issues with unrest. I'm sure it'll be fine in the long run. That is, in fact, managed by the sector, so we don't need to worry about it. You guys need an upgrade, go ahead and get one. No, we definitely made a good push through the sector. We managed to get all their main planets. We left them with one planet. Hopefully they'll have to decrease the amount of ships they own. Especially with this guy and his stupid fucking his cheat fleet he has that, you know, literally doesn't exist. I don't know what the fuck was that with that mess of, hey, yeah, we got a fleet here and they're gonna jump in and they're gonna attack you, but you can't fight back, okay? Them's the rules. I don't make them, I just enforce them. You know? I don't know what the fuck was happening with that, and it really pissed me off.
Vessels upgraded.
That it was happening. I mean, reasonably so, you know? I really like the ability to reorganize this. Kind of like... No. Spamming the arrow keys does not do anything. No. No, it's just really annoying that there's nothing I can do about that. What are these fucking guys doing? So they're going up there. Currently they don't have a, huh. I don't know where that goes. Oh, I think it just goes here probably. And that'd be a pain in the ass if they started sitting in there. What's our science ship doing right now? you. Huh. Okay then. And even if you do that, that's fine by me. And they might redestroy that stuff. It's not really a big concern of mine. I don't really care. You know, we lose it, we can rebuild. We kind of are super fucking rich. So. Oh, we didn't actually connect up the sectors. I thought we had gotten a little bit of a thing there. Why do I think that you only need two? I don't know why I thought you only need two. Needs more than two. Okay. That's finally done and accounted for. Everybody should get their ships at some manner of speed.
Construction
take a little bit to build these ships, but that's what we have a galactic-wide empire for, you know? So far, in terms of species, our empire is pure. However, the greatest other species number is about
Station under attack.
360. Yeah, it's one of my concerns that they would do that, but whatever. I mean, suicide fleet is 1,000. I just prefer not to do it, to be honest. I just don't want to take the fight. I'll let them take anything out there. It's only like 5, and we don't even have it fucking developed. If we did, I might consider going out there, but A, just the amount of shit over there is the amount of shit in adjacent systems really dissuades me from attacking. And then the just, you know, it'd be a bad jump, simply put. We did thankfully reconnect this, so they're not suffering any kind of penalty for not being properly attached or anything like that. We're still rebuilding the armies there, because we did lose the armies to that amazing fleet of invisibleness. I'd love to fire those Colossus on them now. We'll just leave the Colossus to do what it does. I mean, the thing is, right, destroying the planets is nice, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again, destroying the planets is nice, however, realistically, if we take the planets, it makes it a lot harder for the other empires to just come in and sweep. So, like, for example, because we have the planets, they need to invade, they need to sit there, they need to bombard, they need to invade, they need to land armies, and the AI, especially with how many ships there are right now, is not handling the game very well. So, it's definitely a lot better of an idea to just kind of let them pretend they're doing something, you know? I mean, they're definitely not accomplishing anything. Well, they did manage to flip a couple sectors or systems here and there. I don't remember which ones specifically. I think we managed to take them back, and vice versa, for a couple of theirs. However, I think we more or less gained land. The easy way to check is what do we have claims on, and since we don't have claims, we have claims over here. However, I believe those are claims we made, not
Vessels
claims
upgraded.
we got from owning it. See, that same kind of goes over there. I don't know. I don't believe that we really did. I know we definitely did a lot of trading over here with terms of fighting and whatnot, because that stupid Federation fleet came in. We should probably be doing on fastest, just because we're trying just to let time pass to get back there.
Construction complete.
seem that I accidentally trained an extra army. Oh, the only clear option is to 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The clear option is to again just build a whole nother set of armies. It's the only obvious option. I think again spend minerals on doing that because we don't want to bump up against our cap. However, we're nowhere near. We're getting kind of close, you know, about halfway there.
Construction complete.
Is everybody happy? Okay, we all are properly happy. However, we're going to have to fix these fleets, aren't we? You guys are all fine. It just seems to be him having the issue. Yeah, okay. Just Chari Bis. Is even fucking. Okay. Can you fly over here for me? This is if you've had this problem, because I definitely have been having this problem, where it doesn't want to build the last like ship or two. The way I figured out how to do this is just kind of do it like this. You. Zero. And then move back up. You of course want one more. And also you want a new battleship as well. So give me your battleships. On the battleship, and then bam. Okay, turn back to base now, buddy. Yep, I've had that issue a couple times, and it's a bit annoying, but for, you know, it's not that hard of a fix, especially if you're playing single player. If you're playing multiplayer, obviously you're gonna have a bit more of an issue with it happening, but since I'm only playing by myself, it's not the best issue.
Tactical retreat. Recon and research vessel under attack.
I shouldn't have sent him over there.
Recon and research vessel destroyed.
You know, all things considered, it's probably a very bad idea. Game? The month's taking over. Yeah, we're again.
Technology secure.
Waiting those 10 years is going to be a little bit annoying. But we're just going to kind of speed through them. This plant needs a little bit of loving. That's fine. Just, got a bit bombarded. I think it's gotten a bit bombarded, right? Get a shield. Basically, it's in the middle of the enemy territory. It's kind of reasonable for me to give it the shield. Okay, she's gonna upgrade to a citadel next, and then we can build her the ion bows and whatnot. Currently, we're at 9, 9, 12.
Construction complete.
You're not done, buddy. Just so you know, right? So training. No, it thinks it's done. That is that one, right? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's probably because when we were training there, it might have been an issue with the not having enough resources. Because we we did that thing where I start building a fleet, assume it's one of the ships that hasn't merged up properly, and then I delete it, and then just start spamming ships everywhere. So I did have that issue, and we spent a lot of minerals recovering from that again. A lot of minerals. See, we're definitely doing good. Problem is, we kind of just need to wait for those 7 years to pass now. Or sorry, not 7, 8, because it's I was looking at the 3 in the second one, not the first one. Yep, just gotta wait for that time to pass, and should be fine diddly dandy. Realistically, we have. Just wanna make sure. I want to try to put the effort for getting another fleet. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 180 times 8 is 1440 plus 180 is 1620. We can definitely do that. I mean, just the more fleets we have, the better equipped we are for fighting. 1, 6, 13, 12, 24. 1, 6. Yeah, the better equipped we are for fighting the just the onslaught of shit they have. 20. It costs 50,000 to get a new fleet up, so special plus 180. Okay, so if we get a couple more anchorages, we actually will be able to support another fleet, which is part of my dream. Just having infinite numbers of fleets. Now the fucking Stellaris having a problem. There we go. If you've played Stellaris and you've had the issue as well, because I've had many an issue in my day of playing Stellaris. Don't even begin to believe. One of the issues I've had is with the toolbar. If you're playing full screen mode, the toolbar pops up when you tab out to, like, accessing your calculator. You can what you do is you just drag a window over Stellaris and then back out, and your toolbar would disappear. So all these cool little bug-solving problems that Brandon has, because he runs into so many of them, and he forgets to fucking report the one about the other thing. So set you to live in a LAR with the rest of them. Now, having them all live in a LAR does kind of cause an issue with if somebody were to die. Not die, yeah. If somebody were to get the shit beaten out of them. Okay, you do have a Titan coming on the way. It's fine. Okay, lives long. It's been so many issues that I keep forgetting to report them all. I reported the first one I had. If you ever had that bug with the ships building over their limit, I reported that one to the forums, but I haven't reported this one so far because I've kind of forgot, to be honest. I'm not very good at remembering things. Okay, yep. The more fleets we can, since we have so much time as well between the 2 years, the more fleets we can base out here, the better. More of these things over here so we can. Making more environmental things here. I prefer to get the environmental effects. I have another one with a curator. Yeah, so it is just a secondary thing, so we can get another one over here with these guys.
Construction complete.
We got fleet command limit plus 10. That's actually going to affect some things. Obviously, going to go for that. Open so you need a little update. 5, 15, 20. 20, 15, 20, 15, 20, 15, 20. I know, it's a bit of work to do here and there, but we got 10 years of this just fucking faffing about, thinking about how we gonna murder all those disgusting Xeno scum. 15, 26, that's fine. This might push our limit a bit on terms of what I want it to be at fleet limit. Definitely gonna re-up Architecture Renaissance because we're building a lot of ring worlds and whatnot. There's no reason not to be building them. No, there's a reason not to be building them. More minerals, but even then, I don't really see a reason not to. Not to be not, you know? I don't know, I'm just having fun, you know? Just building stuff, setting stuff to build, building stuff, setting stuff to build now. Yeah, we're just gonna, you know, we're still fast forwarding. So, I think we again should just kind of send a fleet here and here to deal with those guys. Send one over here to immediately deal with this guy.
Technology secured.
Possibly send one to immediately deal with the other guy. Maybe a bit over command limit when all said and done here, but I'm sure it won't be that much of an issue. Receives an insult from the small vassal of the other guys. The role of the clan Engerund is played out. Go where you belong now, into the dustbin of history. Sir, that's very rude. I have not sent an insult to you, and you know what? I think I will now. Here you go. Look at yourselves. What is that thing on your face? Some kind of calyx? Wait, is that even your face? How can you not see that you have fronts in nature? Sure. I'm sure it's very insulting to their people. I have no clue what that's at. What the fuck's a calyx? And if we're worthless, I wonder what else, what everybody else is. You know? In theory, right? We're still above the Scourge. So, like, it rates the Scourge, but it doesn't quite tell us the number they've been rated. Which is okay. One of them's going to Mahil. Kind of expected. A lot of them are going to... Oh, that's Ortron is the one they're in. I mean, the only reason we even have anything over, like a fleet over here, is just to deter them from trying to do anything of their own, getting stupid ideas. A lot of their ideas are stupid, so. And again, we could reinforce there, but I prefer to just let them. They can take it. It's a fucking. It's not a system. It's not like the.
Construction complete.
It's not like the aliens are doing anything with it, and they won't be able to, because they're just gonna keep playing around over there.
Construction complete.
This is the right one? It's not making noises. The game is definitely struggling because of the amount of shit in the game. I'll leave this one standing.
Vessels upgraded.
You're not going to be a defensive or anchorage. We need, if it's going to be on the border, sorry, wait, that's not the right one there. If it's going to be on the border, it's going to be a defensive fleet, or shipyard. So, well, I would love another black hole observatory. I prefer more fighting power. And you can't be on the border there without, you know, being a defensive station. Can I contact them by hitting that button? Every one of these guys loves us. These guys hate us because we're genocidal. But, actually these guys don't even care that we're genocidal. These guys do, though. Cracked a world. Was it war? I don't know. You got time to sit around and kind of observe as the fleets do what they think they're doing. I mean, the thing is, with that ridiculous,
Vessels
with this
upgraded.
ridiculous fleet, it's so fucking insane. They're kind of out of liberty. I mean, their fucking ships are taking a beating, that's for sure.
Vessels upgraded.
Oh, this fool. See how this plays out for him. I'm sure it'll be great. Question is, right? Are these guys gonna go try and reinforce? They're gonna try to attack the other thing. Also, if there's a thing there, why? I guess they're just basing the colony ships there. I mean, I really don't care who wins what fight. Realistically, no matter who wins what fight, it's a benefit to us. Once we kill all humans, no. Once we kill all of them, we'll just end up, you know, we'll just end up swooping in, finishing them off, and then, you know, winning the game. I keep saying you know a lot. You know? It's a joke. We'll put another thing here, why not? I highly doubt this specific sector is going to see any kind of combat. However, they don't have any kind of benefits to being here, but we're kind of running out of those
Vessels
systems
upgraded.
that have benefits for existing. Find out if these are already actually target bases.
Vessels upgraded. Vessels upgraded.
I mean, the good thing about having these kind of stations is that, you know, they'll have a lot harder time of jumping in.
Vessels upgraded.
There's another one over there, but... So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because the math has not changed, is 1, 7, 10. We are a little bit over, though, because we have the 32 from the Behemoth, and I don't believe, well, the Ether Hatchling counts for another 16, which we should be at 17, 1,758. We're at 1,720. But with the building of those anchorages, I'm sure we'll end up at a fine number.
Vessels upgraded.
I'm sure we'll end at a fine number, yes. We also are still building pops on 11 planets. meaning that we will see increases in our growth as well. Of course, our pie is nice and light blue. You know, 3,100 pops, definitely a lot more than anybody else has. I'm actually kind of impressed by the Magar, because they have lived so long without actually owning their home planet. As well as these guys probably have gone a fair amount of time without owning their home. Well, actually, these guys, yeah, no, I'd say I think they're one of the empires that were either it was the stagnant tendency, or it was one of the empires that, like, your homeworld is actually Codium, so I don't believe they were the stagnant tendency. Paris combat. It's fine and dandy. We can rebuild those fleets. So nobody's going to reinforce.
Zero-G mining platform disrupted.
Which is beneficial. Of course, the only bad thing about this fight is that
Vessels upgraded.
The station can't really get involved yet, which is going to put us a little bit of a disbenefit for now. We're going to lose a lot more ships than we need to here. We're not losing that many. A lot of them are Corvettes, and Corvettes don't really matter. We did lose 2 destroyers and 3, so it should build 2 destroyers. Apparently we lost a battleship and 3 cruisers, huh? He's already back to rebuild those stations. It's fine. I want to keep an eye on this one so I can get the next set of stuff building faster. We're going to want the ship aura booster, as well as 2 of our bright shining new Titans. Alright, 2 of our ion cannons, as many defense platforms as we can afford. Or this station can hold, rather. I say we can afford, we are again under limit, so I really would have preferred the 5-year truce, but it's a 10-year truce for that war, I guess. I can't really affect it, so, you know. Here we are. That's how it's gonna get. This needs to finish off its stuff, because apparently we're putting a thing here. It's fine by me, I really don't care. Someone lose the ring world, I guess. It's not really the biggest deal. I mean, even if we go over our naval capacity, whatever, you know. You are Suicide Force, you're getting rebuilt. You have your Titan on the way, that's why you're so low. Okay. Just making sure that everybody's rebuilding. Because I don't want anybody sitting there pretending they're rebuilding and then not, you know. This man needs the last upgrade. That would also mean that it hasn't built its ion cannons or defense platforms yet. Again, yeah. The war ended pretty badly. Well, no, pretty greatly, but the fact that it had to end is kind of the bad thing about it. Yeah, it's not ideal, and we're not an ideal location. Part about that, as well as because they're going to move Suicide Force out of there. They're not going to be able to
Vessels upgraded.
combat with this garbage fire. But they have majorly killed Killed off the swarm. I believe the game believes that there are a couple of Scourge ships. Nope, no, it's just the ships. So,
Construction.
yeah, we have to
complete.
try to get that achievement again because queening kind of glitched out. He said, looking at how glitched out it was. How are the stations over here? So upgrading, that's dandy. Handy mandy. I think for the point of this was a big system of contention, I'm going to change this to a proper fighting station. I mean, I highly doubt it's going to be the same kind of issue as last time, only because this guy has shrunk so much as comparison. But we will want to make sure it stays in our grasp, especially because it leads over here-ish, I believe. Yeah. So having both of those be strong is going to be fine by me.
Construction
I want to
complete.
upgrade 2 more systems. Science is leveled up. Speaking of science leveling up, I could have sworn we built another. It's fucking great, man. Get him out of my face. Before I go ahead and fire him. Just out of spite. Okay. You got 15. The 3rd fleet down. I do not believe you have a fleet following you, so you're going to follow that fleet. You're following Chimera, Pegasus, Jarvis. Did you just heal here? Yeah, whatever. You're gonna follow the 4th fleet down, which is the Lucky Cerberus here. I guess, I mean, technically, if you are one of the fleets with a... Yeah, we don't have enough leader slots. If you are one of the fleets with a... Lucky enough to have... Oh, we lost one of the fucking scientists. No, fuck, whatever. You're one of the... Fucking... If you are one of the, fleets lucky enough to have a transfer fleet, it's probably easier because you'd be sitting around and bombing rather than doing that. But I guess, in theory, they probably prefer to be attacking rather than bombing, huh? How long until that Gamma Refuge thing is done? No, it's Beta Refuge. Oh, not that one. I wish I could forward pay them so that they'd like queue them. See, you can't do that. You can't queue like the resources for like this, because like I'm full on resources, right? It's a waste for me to be having more of them. Do you need a heal? Yeah. Just find yourself healed. I just don't want them to die randomly in fights. So it's fine with me. I'll allow it. Now we have to wait 6 more years. On this planet.
Construction.
Really did a number on it technically by having it become a tomb world. You know, it started as a nice desert world or arid world, and then was forever changed into a tomb world. Where's it even going? They're going all the way up there to repair. I wonder why. You not fully healed? So I don't understand why they don't have some form of self-healing with the rest of the ships. I definitely replace the small crystal forged here with just like, you know, so, oh, it's 185 hit points. Who fucking cares? It's like one blast of any kind of gun at this point in the game. And it's fucking
Construction complete.
Look at that. I mean, a lot of our fleets are getting to the point where they will combat that by themselves. But, I mean, we could end the war here. I could send him in, attack that guy, and then attack that guy, and that'd probably be the end of the war. But it's not my problem. Even if, like, if the game was, if the they died right now, we'd win the domination victory. We're looking for conquest. Rather, we're not looking for conquest. We're looking for just something at the alien, which is wipe out all organic life, or all sentient life that's not your own. However, I think it'd be hilarious if we wiped out ourselves as well afterwards, just, you know, cleansing the entire galaxy of sentient life. I think it'd be fitting. We're able, I mean, we'd in theory be able to get queening this run, but no such luck because of that. Pacifist Empire we can't do, it's too late for that anyway. Technically we could switch to Pacifist after this and just let the game run for 200 years. Hell, I think I should actually just do that, just end the stream, say, hey, this is how you get Peacekeeper, and you just instant declare yourself pacifist. Because I'm sure we have a pacifist faction, right?
Construction complete.
I'm sure there's one of these that's fucking pacifist.
Construction complete.
Tier list, Xenophobe, Xenophobe, Spiritualist, Authoritarian. Actually, we don't, funny enough. I think you'd think we would. Shame. Because in theory, we could, I think the game, like Stellaris, doesn't have a forced end date, so the game will keep running. Yeah, so you can just keep on playing. If I can get a, peace, if I can get a pacifist faction, I could, it's, if I got a passive faction, I could definitely do that, and then just let the game run 200 years off screen, and get that achievement. That's actually probably something I'll look into.
Technology secure.
I think that's right. It's cool. Now that they've all upgraded, it's time to upgrade them again. Because we need to, again. Because they all finished upgrading right as they, right as the technology came along for a new upgrade, so cool. Ah yes, the second fleet needs to get there.
Vessels upgraded. Vessels upgraded.
Get a ship back. I like how a lot of the ships are physically going into the black hole. It's definitely the best place to park. Just inside the black hole. You're safe there, of course, because you know, infinite fucking abyss is definitely the best place to park. Can't, you know, nothing can hit you because it's too busy getting sucked out of the reality.
Vessels upgraded.
Pushing our fleet capacity, apparently. Where did that? It's still not done upgrading. Jeez. We can't build any more of the. Things.
Vessels upgraded.
Will we build one down there? No. I believe we were building one somewhere. Could try to look at the list, but the list doesn't like me, and I don't like the list. It's a deal. Alright, a slower pace. I'm sure we set another one to build somewhere. Was it in this?
Vessels
in this
upgraded.
One. Here we are. That's fine for over the limit a little bit. We actually are over limit by one ship.
Vessels upgraded.
Which is, again, not really concerning. Don't care. We produce so much that even over the limit, we're at, you know, mineral and energy cap. We are still producing more than enough food to supply our people and possibly another 10 other empires of an equal size. Like,
Vessels
just
upgraded.
maybe another one. Just like, you know, we could support 2 of our empires on our current food budget. Is that their, no? Still hanging up here? Yeah. Okay, the fire station's been the last one. You think they'd be smart enough to, go ahead and deal with them? Or they're running the same issue of the
Vessels upgraded. Vessels upgraded.
They were the issue that oh, sorry, just my brain. They're running into a similar issue that the Swarm had before, where they're running into an infinite loop of trying to do something but not doing it. So who cares? I mean, they definitely have the fleet power to do it. The most beautiful thing about their fleets is that they don't actually seem to ever repair them. They seem to be more concerned about just building new ones. I mean, think of a guy who's the exact same thing. You know, it's an okay idea. You know, in an idea. Not really the best practice.
Construction complete.
Sailing away. Those are hangars, not anchorages. I'm an idiot. A blind idiot. I guess we'll put the this here, then upgrade. Next one. One of our admirals? No, one of our governors, surprisingly enough. Our old governors. He was actually the home base one. We'll take slave minerals. Is why not? Zoidberg. I think more years apiece. Closer to 2. Before we have to go to war again. No, I don't have to go to war again, but we definitely want to go to war again because we have to go to war again. So far, this guy's very near death over here. This guy's even closer to it. That's the governor dying. This is station being finished. Where's this? This was the one that was outside the range. We still built it anyway for some fucking reason. There's every other place we could have put it, but who cares? Who cares about being overly efficient at this late in the game? There is the clock. There's no point into being efficient at all. Rather, there's a point in being efficient. There's the point in me caring about being efficient. I mean, you know, we're basically at the point where we can't be taken down. The only thing that could realistically take us down was that fucking disgusting Garbo fleet. But even then, you know, enough grinding against the Empires and they'll definitely be the sadder of the two. I mean, they have a sizable number of fleets here, there, and everywhere. But they seem very keen on throwing them away at points. Don't let me down. Brandonia. Oh, that's right. That's my. That's the hive. I was wondering why it's called Brandonia, but that's the. That's the old world of the Brandon Hive Mind. That's what I'm thinking of. Brandon Hive Mind. So on an old home planet that no longer exists. Well, exists, but I was wondering why there's. I thought it was a naturally occurring thing for a second. My brain was like, "Oh, look at that, your name, baby, yay!" But it's clearly not the case. Clearly not the case. Ugh. What month is our truce still? We have a truce until 26/10/02. Okay, yeah, so we're definitely under the 3-year mark, very close to the 2-year mark. It's like February 21st. But I still find it pretty funny. I find it kind of sad now. I find it pretty funny that the butterflies that we wiped out. Well, I don't think really technically we wiped out their homeworld. We do have it now, but you know, the butterflies that originally we had done such a great job of destroying were now leaders of this slug empire with their roach friends. I wonder if this is a, I wonder if this is one of those species that had that thing. I can't see your civics, can I? I don't think I can. It's kind of, you know, dumb. I can't see other empires' civics. Oh, there we go. This is a question. Slaver guilds and mineral production, food production, mining guilds, more mineral production. Maybe we could go feudal side if we wanted. Deer cult. I don't know if we took away. If we took away the other thing, I don't know if it'd be a good thing per se. Since we're bumping and grinding right up against the force limit, we're gonna not reinforce. Or rather not build another fleet. I like Kraken. I like squids. I like Kraken as a name for one of our army transports. You're following somebody. No? For some reason is one short. I think I counted 14. Yeah, no, I remember what happened. So I counted the one and then also counted up the 14. So in an attempt to build 14 armies, I built 13. I ended up with 14. I mean, technically I ended up with what I wanted. Realistically, I ended up with one less. Oh, sorry. Just so much waiting. So much waiting. Question is, how do I want to do this? Let's make sure the Egress terminal. 6 days left. I almost forgot about that. I almost panicked because again I did it again where I looked at the 06 and then thought, ah, we're fucking 4 years away. I thought we were just 2. Have I been reading that clock wrong the entire time? But no, I'm an idiot. So. These guys have not gotten a single upgrade since conception. Not a better shield, not a better dark matter reactors. Maybe they did get them at some point. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Sphere of influence expanded.
I don't know. I mean, technically, right? War, that's probably the hardest thing ever. Because, you know, with our war goal and everything, they'd have to fully wipe us out. And as you can see, with the mess of border gore that we have right now, full extermination is not the easiest thing to achieve. No matter how you spin it. I'm just kind of hoping to, what I'm really doing is attempting to wipe out their, wow. I'm actually surprised the guys managed to maintain an equivalent technology level to us. I wonder if we see, right? They have 1.815, we have, wow, the game is not happy. Hello? 10, 14, 11, yeah. So, yeah, it's of an equatable level. Which is probably a bad thing, because I bet you he's got a trade deal with all his friends for technology. Research agreement, yeah. No, actually, they're just receiving 1 terraforming liquids from the other guy. I like their bleak. So I really like the buildings on the bleak homeworld. That is a tomb world. They're not tomb birds, are they? Doesn't seem so. Huh. It's just reading the text and whatnot that they have the tomb preference, or not tomb preference, just the tomb world habitation. Like, these guys are not anywhere near as happy about it. Well, they are also enslaved. No, they actually, these guys seem a lot more, oh, because these guys are the survivor pops. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Sorry I'm being so weird, it's just, Hey, Otto. It's just waiting for fucking war to be declared.
Technology secured.
Otto, I just checked Discord. I'm kind of sad that your hair didn't fall out. Yeah, no, I literally was just checking Discord because I saw you, it popped up. Naval capacity plus 30, food percent, command limit 10%. I'll take fleet command limit, but we're definitely going to get that naval capacity next one because we're not going to be able to support the fleet command limit increase. Well, we might, but definitely not going to be able to support that.
Construction complete.
Then you realize you were so damn ugly that there's no point in posting a picture. I was gonna post a picture, but then I realized I was so ugly. I was afraid of breaking all of your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Phoenix, you are the next fleet. Where are you? There you are, buddy. Here is your fleet. Use it well. Gasp. Egad. See if I can get the pacifist ethic. I wonder if I changed my stuff. I might, at the end of this, just try to figure out if I can get a pacifist. Yeah. So if we after we beat this game, I'm just gonna try to see if I can get a pacifist flip, and then just let 20 years run in the game, and just get that achievement really easy, so I don't have to actually play a game where I have to get that achievement. Because while it seems fun, it definitely seems like more of an issue of, well, I think I might try to play a peaceful game like that, but not try to get the achievement in that game, i.e. just because Alejandro tried to get it, or Apple, whoever you want to fucking call him, he tried to get it, and he had the issue of the AI declared war on him. So it's not really the fairest thing ever, in that the AI can just kind of fuck it for you. Okay, fine. That's not the right thing I want to do. I think that specific station. Got a little less than 1 year. 2 months, specifically less than 1 year, for a warp. So we should probably start getting everybody in place for that nice war deck we're gonna get. You're gonna fly over to. Okay. I'll pause. I don't know why I bothered pausing. You are going to come over here. You're going to go over.
Technology secured.
Could I start moving all the fleets? They'll need an upgrade. Of course.
Vessels upgraded.
Just the shield increase, 5%. You know, I'm sure that, it's a issue. Sure, consider auto. That's what you want to play, but yeah. Wait, it's got upgrade now. Okay. Let's keep going. I forget if I don't. Going to forget if I don't. Keep going. Nah, just keep staying there. I don't know. We'll talk about it later, Otto. Talk about it later. Jeez. About, what, 5 more months before we can declare war? Take a couple days. Suicide Force, I kind of want to get you out of there.
Vessels upgraded.
Because I don't want that fleet coming and making a mess of my Suicide Force. I'll use a dual R like everybody else. I want them, if they retreat, I want them to retreat to the safest system in the galaxy. The safest system in the galaxy. And you know what would really suck if your starting your starting system spawned a thing in it, an Algate. That would sicky suck. Sickity suck.
Construction complete.
So you're getting in place to ready to jump on that station. Okay. guys are ready. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, so 2 of them have things on them.
Vessels upgraded. Vessels upgraded.
Once the takes over, I think I'll just force them to move. I don't really care about having them sit there. Or have the fleets upgraded too much.
Construction complete.
I know they're jumping halfway to an L-gate gateway place, okay. That makes more sense. I was wondering why it looked like a straight line to the L-gate.
Technology secured.
Explosive damage again. You can get the upgrades later. Yeah, they're kind of waiting there for the guys build star bases. They're not proactive enough is the issue that the AI is facing right now. They could definitely be done with the swarm. The swarm is very, very weak. Overall, it takes for them to get is one more planet, and then they can start producing more ships and everything again. So, the quite knows what they're doing. Okay. We can declare war again.
We have declared war to safeguard our interests.
I'll push them in pause for a second as we spread out all the fleets to go to their various bombing locations. Actually going to have you and you come over here. So I guess you, that only has like 3 guys, right? No, they've rebuilt their armies, great. You are going to go over here, start bombing that. You are going to come over here, start bombing that with the help of this guy. This guy should have his own thing as well, so he's got to go all the way down here and find clean with this mess. Yep. All the fleet should be moving except for Kraken because he's not paying attention. But he's not paying attention, I mean I'm not paying attention. Okay, the war has begun.
Attacking enemy assets. Attacking enemy assets. Attacking enemy assets. Construction complete.
That's done with that. Should be doing the majority of your stuff, sadly enough. You're not ready, but a lot of the ones we. You have to bomb those 1,000, that's fine. This planet has another 1,000. They really took up the code of keeping up a large amount of stuff after the couple of fights we had. Just a question there. Discuss their fleet. It's right there. They're going to Star Mag Station, which is actually over here. So that's beneficial to me. Distracted by the AI. They're distracted by the crisis. They're distracted by the crisis. They're distracted by the crisis. And therefore their shit is not my problem. That's right, Suicide Force actually got its own navy. Seems so. No, they have Earth Cerberus. Suicide Force. Okay, you're over this planet. How many armies do they have? They don't have any. So we'll land. Just to check. Doing reinforced 7 ships. Things over here bombarding. They have 400. I think for simplicity's sake, we're just gonna land. And we will use this guy who's apparently available. How did you already lose a guy? God damn it.
Planetary invasion.
Always
commenced.
lose one in fucking combat flight. En route. We're going to go over here and just build a new one for them. Because they're fucking retarded and they need a new one. Hey, when they do that, I hate it. Okay, you're sitting still, so you can upgrade. You're sitting still, so you can upgrade. I need you to.
Back for more.
Oh God, thank you, Aerial Music, for subscribing. That's why it's YouTube. They're not watching right now. It's fine. Aggressive stance.
Construction complete.
It's fine.
Vessels upgraded.
Anything they can take by... No, nothing nearby they can take care of, sadly enough. They're in combat there. So we're retreated, but we still win the advantage. Issues, the robots don't have any morale. They do like a little no fucking damage. You guys haven't just something else. You managed to keep them everybody. Okay, beautiful. You will get your 1 dwarf. We're back to this again, where we have to resettle 1 dwarf per planet we take over, but that's fine. That is fine and dandy. And we hand over the planet to the AI, and it's fine. Okay. I'm gonna have you go over to here for now. And instead of returning back, you're gonna
Construction complete.
make sure you guys are all reinforcing. You are. En route. Mine's taking over, so the game's freaking out. There's nothing I want to do. You have how many people left? 600. Oh, the leader died, the Archprophet. Okay, that's fine. The Archprophet is dead. Long live the Archprophet.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Okay. Again, with the resettling, just to make it harder for the aliens to take back their homeland, as well as other things. The fleet. 26th fleet, that's fine. Okay. Sometimes you end up selecting like random one stacks when you're selecting shit, and it causes an issue. We're in combat in places. I hope what happens is when we finish this war, like with this one guy, it's not going to just peace out with everyone
Vessels
else.
upgraded.
Cause so I'm going to be very upsetty spaghetti. I'm just taking over and I'm trying to pause so I can just check the fleets. Fine. Okay, you're bombarding here. They have 600k left to burn up the fate with that much there. 900 and still like 1,000 probably. 1,800. Jesus, I wish we could get rid of that faster. Luckily though, there is no way for them to jump in over here really fast, so hopefully their amazing stupid fleet of non-existence won't come back. Seems like it's traded hands to that guy. It's not shrinking at all, which is a little bit bad. However, I'm sure they all have the thing for they all have the one where it it gives extra support. It's terminal egress, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just catching people who are unwittingly jumping into the scale from Death Wish to 10. How would you rate Rimcat experience? Death Wish to 10. I mean, it's not that bad so far. We have a couple issues, obviously, but it hasn't been not been terrible so far. Sorry, Kat, I didn't notice it before. I was just trying to focus on min-maxing this war so we can get it over as soon as possible. And to that end, I do want to keep these guys here. You know, the gateway is going to be the fucking bad place to jump in. You know, but I definitely want to play it again, but probably not be able to play it tonight due to Otto wants to play something, so if less people wants to play something, then I'll probably be playing that tonight. Rather, unless somebody comes up with some of the better idea, I'm probably gonna play RimWorld again tonight, so. Yeah, I don't want another easy end of a war, because we have definitely had a good chunk of issues with having to get this war again another 10 years. I want to wait another 10 years, basically. I want to wait another 10 years. There's one Corvette missing from somebody's fleet. That, you're going to help that guy out by sitting there. That planet has 500 guys left on it. It's left to invade.
planetary invasion commenced.
I just realized we lost that Titanic life we had before from one of the fights. If he's invading 900 to jump in, this is gonna have like 1,700 still, 200. No, not bad to have 1,200, but not an ideal number for sure. Invasion and Strike Force Chimeras in a fight, it's fine. It's an actual fleet this time, so it's not like, you know, throwing some invisible fleet at me. It is actually engaging, which is what I want. I don't want random fucking Inviso fleets attacking me. That is not my desire.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Oh no, unrest. Oh, this is this fucking mess. And the guy who's in... I didn't want to have you... Yeah. You're going over there, and the other guy who's in Bahari is gonna follow you. Because I don't want the... I just don't want that... I don't want that party fleet showing up and then really kicking my ass, so... there. Are those freedom fighters again? Or just cybernetic sentinels? A lot of cybernetics against planet, I guess. Just the regular droids. Some synthetics. How do you have droids and synthetics? I guess the synthetics came from somewhere else, probably. Straight into this planet, put this guy over, resettle one of our dwarfs from a random planet onto a tile that would make him a slave, and then hand it over to the sector. I don't remember where it was. It was over here. Okay. We have unrest. That's to be expected. The unrest will die out as we replace and destroy. Hey guys, what are you doing? Set rights, undesirables, extermination. I guess they modified themselves, or they became cybernetic, so it reset the thing on them probably. Right, we haven't had the pleasure of meeting them so yet. I'll take these guys who are set to resident for some reason. That's fine. If the base are set to residence, it doesn't matter. I still want okie doke. Just make sure there's nobody that sets a residence, so I don't have to go back and have this issue again. Like these guys. Why you set the residence? Nobody knows. Again. You are not allowed to live. Stop believing that you're allowed to exist. Oh, this is already something terrible. I just want to do it now because if I don't do it now, it's gonna be an issue of having to do it later. So. And I prefer not to waste extra time. Not to waste extra time. Not destroying them. Because anytime we waste not exterminating them, it's time they have to reclaim the system and fuck up my entire plan. So start bombing that for a little bit. Let's send the armies there. As long as we're making sure to engage them, it's fine. I just don't want that. I just don't want that stupid fucking special non-existent fleet to show up. Right? That's my only concern. That their special like non-existent fleet will show up, and I'll be shit out of luck. Scan a trait. It's fine. This will wipe out that death of that planet will wipe out that species. Probably releasing these guys, we can just go step on them independently. In independent stepping. It's fine. Can you get your upgrade while you're here, I guess? That's still merging with that fleet. This planet's well 890. We're not going to invade there yet. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick because I really need to do that, and I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Really hold me. Okay.
Vessels upgraded.
Doing that still.
Construction complete.
You know, wiping people out of their thing is that their stuff gets smaller. We have. Switching back in over here. I don't think anyone's in close enough proximity. Actually, there is one guy in closer proximity to try to prevent that.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
It's fine.
Construction complete.
$800, 800, 700. Look like it's dying pretty fast. I'm very upset that no one's coming to save them. I don't know how the hell they get in here without having to combat any stations whatsoever. I really would be fairly interested to know how they're doing that. It just seems like they keep spawning ships, and that's, I imagine, what they're doing. If I truly had to guess. Maybe not move that fan over enough. Suicide Force. That's just really bad. They need to bail quick. They can get pretty quickly into that system. This is why I put also I put secondary fleets with the primary fleets in the systems with jump gates. The reason I've done this, I just didn't want them to exactly the reason why I put secondary fleets in here, so that they wouldn't have an issue with the party fleet coming in, or maybe they're lost with the party fleet with nowhere near sphere. Issue party fleets reinforcements, which is going to be the issue. Fleets are reinforced. This is going to have to be a fight to the fight.
Construction complete.
How is FTL not already ready? So much damage has been done, and it's not even been. Ugh. Okay. Well, call up home base and tell them to construct a new set of damaging armies. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 4 minutes to get out of that, but well, they didn't manage to get out of it. They stole the system. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say for that. Yeah, that's just the issue. They got stupid party fleet. Still got 140 fucking to strength. They want to go to Soval. That's fine by me. Just really don't like that stupid fleet. It's two fleets just, you know, basically roost the rubble. Had the only the other fleet been following it, yeah, no, we probably would have done fairly fine. They return next month. Apparently, lost casualties. That terminal egress had a fight. You fucking stop doing that, please. I hate when it does that. It's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna dance around. Alright, Stellaris Eagers gets a lot of fucking damage. They should be in the system by now. They're just returning to Soval. It looks like they're trying to heal, maybe? I mean, I don't think we get enough there fast enough, at least not in a concentrated push enough to really validate an attempt to make a push there. Okay, they're engaging the Beta Corvi system. Let's see if we can't get these secondary fleets over here. Because there should be two over here, right? No, you still have to. Yeah.
Construction complete.
It is only an L gate, but that doesn't mean they can get there faster. I want to try to get in there and get that system out of their hands. They're actually closer. No, that's good. Reinforced. No closer one. We just have to hope they get there in time. Cerberus. Okay. And you have to have one guy in there? Ugh. Where'd they go? Nah, it's fucking puzzle to where they've gone. Oh, here, that's 3k of it. That's the brood, which could be killed by now if they just wanted to finish doing that instead of fighting me. It seems like they might be in travel somewhere.
Colonization in progress.
Why are you always the first to engage, you idiot? Oh, you lost a troop because you're fucking so stupid. Honestly. There. It's fine, I want you to do that. 700. Honestly, I don't want to lose too much though. The more we lose, the more we have to sit around fucking waiting for rebuilds. Don't tell me you're engaged with the fleet. Of course you are. The party fleet's here, it seems, right? Yep, the party fleet's here. Again, the party fleet has intervened where it doesn't. I don't want it sticking its nose. For that reason, let's move you back here, buddy. I don't want you jumping in there quite yet.
Invasion commenced.
Even if you lose one, you can reinforce nearby. I guess the same kind of goes for you. The only 600. I just want to get more flipped over so we can fucking, you know, do something with our time.
Planetary invasion commenced. Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Why do you have... What? The problem is that's an L-gate, and that's an L-gate, and these guys are tagging straight with Pegasus. It's indeed the guys right here. That's the problem, really. The problem is that they just get such a stupid fucking army. There's the party fleet.
Planetary invasion commenced.
Here's your specimen. That guy's still bombing over here. over with. No, you never able to make it in time. Just in case we'll get this guy over here though. No, just stay with that guy for now. I don't really know what to do. I mean, obviously we have to fucking just take these planets. That's how we, you know.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
So I think there's a chance to actually make it out with the 14. Dr. Strong.
Planetary invasion commenced.
Hurry up and get over there, man. You definitely be saving my ass. Come on. It's cool if you don't, but you know, I'd prefer if you did.
Vessels upgraded.
Wow. Nearly all of those ships were lost. At least this spells the end for the party fleet.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
It looks like it did.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Ha! He became our subject, I forgot. They do that, don't they? Okay, you following this guy. I forgot when you fly into somebody, the subject becomes yours. So he's just our subject now. Let's make this planet fucking takeable by them. I'm just very unhappy for them. Cause now he's our subject, our little fucking menace. Okay. So you two in here. I'm selecting you two. Taking these good planets off of them. So you're sitting there, just reinforced. Let's make sure everybody who's sitting around is upgrading. Yep, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's make sure we look at the, oh God, why'd you open that fucking list? Please go away. Show all planets we own currently have at least, that, and we're gonna go next to this. Give them that planets, they can start redeveloping. I would have thought the secondary fleet jumping in there would have really made the difference. I guess when each and every fucking fleet you own is useless, I think this is the party fleet dying, however. Well, not dying necessarily, but not going to be too happy about itself after this. Then they're probably going to fucking... going to have... That was just nothing. Suicide Force is going to jump in the air. Let me take that system. It's always a hot commodity. It's a fucking big issue of its continued existence. Man. Okay, so looking at the empires, they're all pathetic now. Again, this isn't, of course, including their amazing fucking party fleet. More meat for the meat grinder. So he's gonna need two more. That's going to be a few more. I should move where I said, but 815 would be not 6 but 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A bunch of garbage here that I don't need to fucking hear. 1 second. Okay, well, sorry about that, but I've gotta get going. This war's gonna have to fucking burn on to the next one. I mean, I don't know. That party fleet's causing a lot of issues, but I mean, 71k they're fucking amassing over here isn't gonna be too funny there. But either way, I gotta go now. So we'll be back tonight with probably RimWorld and or whatever Otto, if Otto wants to do something. So we'll be back later. Either way, goodbye. See you guys later. Like, on subscribe, follow on Twitch, all that stuff. Sorry about the little pauses, but what do you do? You gotta poo sometimes. Okay, see ya.